No, she's... Oh, the skin's right over its head. The skin is right over its head. There's dogs in chasing my sheep. They're just 2 wee lambs that have been mismothered. That makes me furious. Good morning, sheep fans. Cammie's the name. Sheep is the game. Thanks for joining me again here on the channel, guys. Today we are still lambing. There is not many left. I've done the morning rounds. It's been pretty good so far. I'm just going to feed these sheep here and then check the sheep over on the other field. If there's anything exciting, of course you guys will see it. But if you haven't done so already, you love sheep, you love Scottish guys with incredible hair. Where's that thing? Then make sure and hit that subscribe button. And as I've already mentioned, we're in this little race with the Midwestern hoof trimmer to get to 20,000 subscribers. So go on. Go on. Only 50% of my viewers are subscribed. That's mad, eh? What are the rest of you guys doing? Join this journey we're on. Sheep farming, maybe some other farming if I get time now. You never know. Mostly sheep though. Let's go on with the day. I've just done that little intro. There's a sheep lambing up there, I can now clearly see. She's got one lamb, but she's trying to squeeze another one out. I'm going to quickly feed these and go and see if she's okay. Can't sit and admire them too much. I better go and see if this girl's okay. I see something showing, hope it's not a head. Oh, and you guys have just fell off the chair. Come back. You okay? Are you okay there? Sorry, let me just wipe that off your face. Right. While we're here anyway, we'll just make sure the skin is off its head. Oh, its head's up already. Oh, love this game. What is going on though? Is there 2 lambs in a heap here? No, she's... Oh, the skin's right over its head. The skin is right over its head. The skin's right over its head. Oh, well done, lamb. Well done, lamb. You didn't even need me. Tremendous. Right, mum, I'm sorry. I thought there was an issue, but there wasn't. It was under control. That was amazing. I was almost going to say what perfect timing, that never happens, but there you go, nature. These lambs just sort themselves out. Let me get out of the way because she's just spooked there. That is not what you want to do, rush at a ewe after she's just lambed, but it was a potential emergency. You guys won't be able to see now, I'm getting further away, but she will hopefully go back to it if I just get away. She's just totally wary now because I've just rushed her there. I'd say it wasn't really rash. Like, the lamb looked like it wasn't getting out of that sack, so I just wanted to get it off as soon as possible before it started really struggling. Another cracking pair of Texel lambs. Cracking looking mule, that. Is she one of my own? Aye, she's a homebred ewe. A bit of a dip at the shudders, but she's a nice looking sheep altogether. And is this another one over? Aye, brand new, that's just this morning. Look at that. So there you go, 3 more lambed since last night. Quite good. I mean, guys, are you subscribed yet? I mean, how exciting is this? It's all go. Lambing outside is a dream. Like, if you get the weather, it's just a dream. Obviously it's better because they're all twins here, so I don't need to lift lambs, and there's no big singles really to lamb, although some of the twins are getting quite big. The feeding is fairly minimal. I mean, there's 100 sheep here and they get 1 bag of feeding, so it's nothing really compared to what some people will be feeding sheep. And that's her licking her lamb now. I don't want to go too close, I'm just going to stop, make sure I'm actually showing you it. I'll show you through this window, guys, because you can either see it, the GoPro, there's no zoom on the GoPro. I can do it in post and edit it and make you see a little bit closer. But the main thing is that lamb that was just born is up on its feet. I mean, that is incredible. That is incredible. Do you know what's also incredible? Crystal X. Seamless. Okay, so I've just had a phone call saying that last night, there's dogs in chasing my sheep. And I have mentioned previously in the channel that the problem with this field here is this path that leads through past the golf course. I've just spoke to people, absolutely decent people, good people, and I was very calm about it. But Labrador off the lead, one of them. Another person with 3 collies off the lead, walking up that path with the sheep. Now, as you can see, there's not a single sheep in this part of the field now. They're all right up tight against the fence over there. So I'm just in to make sure there's been no damage done, because I haven't been to these sheep this morning. These are all the ones that have lambed already. Oh, it's like you'll never see me upset about anything, really, except this. See, people with dogs, I honestly, I wish they would just bring in like a licence, like a law, that you have to have a licence to have a big dog. Small dog isn't going to do much, they can do hassle to in-lamb ewes, but generally once they're lambed, they're just going to cause a bit of disruption. But it's big dogs. Big dogs are the issue. All dogs are the issue, but big dogs. Why do you need a big dog in a house in the town? Like, you don't. Get yourself a wee Jack Russell or whatever. Always light-hearted, except when it comes to dog worrying or sheep worrying by dogs. That makes me furious. So I'm just checking over this corner here. I've had sheep worried in here before. Last year before lambing, it was a spaniel. Some, I won't use swear words, some idiot that thinks he knows his dogs. And I'll be honest, most people that have dogs, I'm not going to say they're idiots, but if you've got a dog, you're in the town and that dog knows to sit with a bit of food and it comes back to you when you're in a play park, that dog's not trained. That's not a trained dog. Like, you don't know what that dog will do. Most dogs have never seen sheep until they see sheep, and then they're like, oh, this is fun, and they go mental, and you can't get them back because their blood's up, their hunting instinct takes in, and it's just ridiculous. As you can tell, I'm quite wound up, and I've been running. I'm very lucky that this field, I'm walking around here, sorry, I'll turn let you see, there's just nothing to see. No sheep in here. No sheep in here, they're all hounded against that fence there. Great field this as well. Like, I don't want to take the sheep out of here, but and thankfully everything's lambed. I mean, that's why as my ewes get nearer, further on in lambing, I take them out of here. They're never in here. They winter on this farm, but never in this field or the field up there. I did a previous video talking about dog worrying, the one where I bought my pressure washer. That field's another one. You can't see that field from the road up there, and you can't see this part here either. So my mum's house is just over the back there, and there's this little now, this whole section right into that corner. And as you know, dogs, when they're worrying, they'll love to get them into a corner where they can't escape. They could hound them here and nobody would see them from the road. And same with that field over there. Worst 2 things about this, I mean, public, like, I'm not even going to go at members of the public. There's hundreds of walkers on this road, and it was a member of the public that phoned and told me about it. Albeit, somebody told her this morning they saw a dog chasing sheep last night. Didn't think to phone the police or anything. Ah, that winds me up. That winds me up. Folk don't want to do anything. See if it doesn't affect them. People don't want to get involved. Not all people, I'm being harsh because my blood's up, but too many people look the other way in life, 100%. It's not for me. It's not infecting me. I don't want to get involved. Don't look the other way. It's like like Spider-Man, no, it's Uncle Tom or whatever his uncle's called. He says, all it takes for evil to prosper is for good men or women to do nothing. And it's so true. So true. Don't look the other way. They're just 2 wee lambs that have been mismothered. Totally mismothered. It'll be a nightmare for me to walk them over there, to be honest with you. I'm not going to manage it. They'll just start running all over the place. So we'll come back with Meg and a bag of feeding, and we'll try and bring the ewes over to them and let them mingle and mother back up. But they did say there's 2 lambs by themselves. They may have been over on the other path. I'm being harsh again because my blood's up. I don't think I'm unreasonable at all. I just think I'm furious. And you'll not, can't think of really many other times you'd ever see me like that, because getting angry or getting upset doesn't help you solve a problem. But there's no really immediate problem to solve here. I just want to vent a little bit, and I'm venting to you guys. Ah, right, that's enough rambling. I'm very lucky I actually just stay over those woods there. I live in the town, but it's like 400 metres, 500 metres away really. It's probably about the same distance from here to my house than it is from here to my mum's, which is pretty good, but I can't see the field, obviously. Can't see the field for the trees. The big takeaway from this, if you're not from farming, your dog's not trained, keep it in the lead. Especially in the country. Go away down the beach if you want it to run a bit daft, or go to one of these pay for play parks where they're all fenced, specifically for dogs. Don't come next to farmers' fields full of sheep, livestock, cattle, and let a dog run riot.
Putting weight on it, was it?
So here's the thing, Lizzie spotted, I know there's a lot of background noise, this lamb's got a broken leg here. Now, I didn't have that broken leg yesterday. And I'm not saying that's what's caused it, because it can happen, but 2 and 2 usually makes 4. So it'd be a fair assumption that a dog in chasing them causing stress has caused this broken leg. Yeah, put him down. Okay, we're going to leave the little lamb with its mum just now so that we're not separating them, and we're going to go and get stuff to bandage that leg. That's the only thing I noticed of an issue so far. I don't see any hungry lambs, thankfully. No hungry lambs that I can see just now. We will get right round the edge with the pickup. We're going to feed them just now, and that will help us see them a bit better. The ewes will stop crowding round and we'll really just see the lambs. So I'm not sure if you could even hear me there, but yes, a lot of background noise. I appreciate that. The ewes were excited to get fed. Great scenes of them getting fed there. We've got this lamb with a broken leg. It's actually just standing there looking really sorry for itself. I don't want to just take it away, because take it away and bring it back. It's easy enough to spot it. We'll leave it there, but it's not stressed just now. We'll get the bandage and the splints, and we'll come back and bandage its leg there. There's some sheep over here now. You remember when I was on ranting earlier, there was no sheep over this section. There's some have moved back over. And what we're going to do is we're going to chase the ewes and lambs out of this. This was an old set aside here. We're going to chase them out of there so they can mingle back with the rest, because I think there's those 2 lambs still there. I hear them shouting. So that's a job that needs done. Nothing else so far. I don't see any other disasters. But if there is lambs mismothered from last night, these bigger lambs, they should find their way back to their mother. But then if they're sat in that between maybe only 2-3 days old and have been totally lost, it's a big mob of sheep. Stressed. Mum maybe just switches to thinking about her own survival rather than looking for her lambs. It's just a nightmare. Anyway, I've went on about it enough. It's done. We need to sort it and move on. Okay, so Lizzie's going to have a go at fixing this leg here. She tells me she knows what she's doing. We have gave the wee lamb a jag of anti-inflammatories and painkillers. Where do you put that down? That side, do you?
I sit down the back.
That's,
makes
right.
sense, I think.
Right, get that there nice and tight. Aye, get that there nice and tight.
Alright, buddy. Right, try that now.
We're just going to pop that lamb down now. That's done there. Lizzie's made a tremendous job. If you hold this, Lizzie. Just get a wee shot of the wee lamb. But you've confused him by... He'll just take a wee second to get used to it, I think, going over his hock. Guys, sheep fans. Just one of those days, it's just, I just not enjoyed it at all. It's just made me, it's made me a little stressed, which is something I always avoid. Like, you'll very rarely see me stressed, but this dog worrying and just dogs and just lambs mixed up. I think we're all right now. I've been round them again there, just quietly walking around the outskirts. Don't see anything too concerning. I've now opened a gate so they can get through into another big field. I think what we're going to do, if this is possibilities of this happening, I'm going to have to half them, just so that there is a chase or a dog involved, then one, there's not so many in one group, and two, they can mother up again fine, because obviously we had no issues up until now. We were always going quiet with them, the dog was never near them. But these things happen. Back to positivity tomorrow. Don't let it get into your head. Of course, click the subscribe button. You must have done that already. We'll see you for the next one. Cheers, sheep fans.